Yippee-yay!
Hi guys, and welcome to the Minions Monthly Update for May 2015, because it's May until I say otherwise. Okay, really, it's not May, it's June, and yes, I'm late. And I'm very, very sorry. And my only excuse is I lost track of time. I actually didn't realise May was coming to an end. In fact, I didn't realise it was June until my girlfriend said to me, "My God, it's cold for June." And I thought, how can it be June already? And it really is cold here, by the way. It's freezing bloody cold for June. Don't know why. So yeah, I just totally lost track of time. And so I'm going to make this one a short one. I'm going to make this one as short and to the point as possible, which is probably not very short and to the point, knowing me. Because I would like to start thinking about the June update. I want to get this one on time, and I have a feeling June could be a fairly important month. So, May 2015, how did it go? Well, in my opinion, it has gone very well indeed. I have seen a boost in traffic and subscribers, although, let's be honest, that was probably from my Witcher 3 preview videos. The spike has dropped down back to normal levels, but I still feel like I've got a renewed energy, a bit of momentum going forward, and I'm finding it a lot easier to produce content at the moment. I've managed to get a little ahead so that I have a buffer, which is always nice because, of course, summer holiday is coming up fairly soon. I'm going to be away for 2 weeks, and I want to have content that I can release, if possible, at least say 4 to 5 times a week, maybe even daily, but I doubt it. I mean, at the moment I'm producing daily content. I am hoping when I go on holiday I still have enough that you may feel a slight drop, but not much. Now, that content has fairly obviously been a little slanted towards The Witcher. I have played quite far ahead in my Witcher 2 playthrough, so I'm releasing at least 4 of those a week, sometimes 5. I've released some videos on how to mod The Witcher 2, and of course I've started a new series where I'm looking at Witcher 3 mods as and when they come out, or more importantly, as and when they grab my interest and I feel I should cover them. But of course there have been other things. The Jack playthrough is still on a regular twice a week schedule. I did a brief playthrough of a sort of detective game called The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, which was very, very interesting. It's a very short playthrough, 5 episodes, about just a little less than an hour per episode. And I think that was pretty well received, and I really did enjoy playing that. Something a little different. You will have probably noticed I started playing Portal again. We actually finished Portal 2, myself and Che of the Cheification channel. Of course, I will try to remember to leave a link down below to that. We had played once before, and I did 9 episodes, and we finished it off. We actually finished the game this time in a mammoth 4-hour session, and of course I'm releasing those as and when they are ready. And of course on my alternate channel I have also been uploading videos from my live streams. The games have been mostly XCOM, a little Payday 2, although not as much as in previous months. I tried the Witcher Adventure game, and I also tried Killing Floor 2, but primarily the new game I've been streaming is, believe it or not, Minecraft, and I'm kind of addicted to it, which is very, very strange, very, very surprising for me actually. I did not expect to enjoy that game at all, really, let alone as much as I am enjoying it. So yeah, there has been a variety of content, a quite different selection of games, I feel, but I think that's good. I think it is good to try a lot of different things. Of course, there are 1 or 2 games that are not on that list, and I'm thinking primarily of Skyrim. People have still asked me, you know, when are you going to do another Skyrim playthrough, even though I've said it might happen, but I'm going to have to wait until I get my mojo back for that game. However, I did release a podcast where I just explained why I don't have the motivation to make Skyrim videos, at least not right now. I have not ruled out the possibility that I will get a new burst of enthusiasm for that game sometime in the future, but if you want to listen to my reasoning for why I decided to stop trying to force myself to play Skyrim just to, you know, please you guys, and I do want to please you guys, but I'm not going to be able to do that if I'm not enjoying it myself. But the full details are in that podcast. I will leave a link down below. It's over on SoundCloud. I think I cover everything there. For new games for both the main channel and for my live streaming, I have quite a few candidates. I think I'd like to do another short story-driven Let's Play. I was thinking of something like Alan Wake, that type of thing. And I am now getting a massive urge to play the second Stalker game, Clear Skies. I'm going to release a video soon asking for modding advice for that. Stalker Clear Sky. And so that's possibly coming soon-ish. You know, soonish with me can mean weeks. Probably after my vacation, which is going to be early July. Of course, I do intend to play Witcher 3 once I finish my Witcher 2 playthrough. And I know some people have asked me, am I going to do a second playthrough of Witcher 2 choosing the other path? And my answer to that is probably yes, but after I've finished Witcher 3. I may go back and do another run through Witcher, maybe not the first game, but I will do another run through Witcher where I join the non-human cause and take that through number 2 and on into 3. I don't know how I will do that, whether I will just load an old save and go from there, or whether I will just start a whole new game with a whole new perspective. Not totally sure yet. The New Vegas playthrough, the Jack playthrough, will continue. I am going to do that for quite some time, at least, well, until Fallout 4 comes out. But no, even then, even after Fallout 4 comes out, I will still continue the Jack story, because I do want to continue the Jack story, basically. I am planning on doing one of the DLC fairly soon. I'm going to have a chapter break, I think reasonably soon, and I'm going to do Honest Hearts next. I'm probably going to do the DLC in the order they came out, just because. So that is going to happen. On the subject of Fallout 4, let's face it, we're all sat around waiting now. Well, not all of us, but some of us are sat around waiting for the announcement in June to find out if Fallout 4 is going to be announced and when it will be coming out. That is obviously a fairly important thing coming up, and of course it will have a big impact on my channel. When Fallout 4 comes out, of course I am going to want to start modding, creating mods, using mods, reviewing mods, and playing the game. That's going to have a heavy impact on my channel, but we don't really know when that's coming out, or even if it's been announced. I do believe it's being announced, and I did another podcast where I discuss why I think that, and I'll try and remember to link that one down below as well, but we don't know when, so there should be a bit of a buffer. There are some other games coming out. XCOM 2 has been announced. Obviously that's more for my live stream viewers. I will be playing that, and it's perfect. It's set 20 years after the first game, and I say first game, you know, XCOM Enemy Within, and you lost, which is really appropriate, all things considered. So, and you're playing the part of the Resistance. It looks pretty cool, so I will be playing that. In fact, I intend to be playing that day one. This is going to be one of those few games I get ahead of the curve. For those of you who don't know the story about XCOM, I bought XCOM pre-order 6 months before it came out. I know you're not supposed to do that, but I wanted to play this. And I didn't actually get to play it for 2 whole years because I was so busy making Skyrim videos. I had no time to play anything else. This time, XCOM 2 comes out, I will be live streaming it day one. I'm determined. I am a big fan of the whole series. Apart from that, oh yes, I am creeping up on the 300,000 subscribers, and I'm going to do a Patreon Q&A stream fairly soon around that time. So I will announce that on the Patreon page, and we can have a bit of a chat about things. I don't know if I'll be doing anything else special for 300k. I'm not totally sure what I can do. No, I will not be doing a face reveal. But I will definitely be doing a Q&A session. Oh, and I completely forgot to mention that even though I have finished Portal 2 with Che, we definitely intend to do quite a few more collaborations, live stream collaborations, either on my channel or his channel, not particularly bothered which, and I will try and post highlights, or he will post highlights. There will be highlights, you will be able to find them, so if you enjoy that type of thing, I will keep you updated on that. I still have a Steam group. If you haven't joined the Steam group, we're trying to announce things on the Steam group reasonably frequently to let you guys know what is going on. And of course I am a curator there, so I give reviews and that type of thing. And of course if you want to join me for a game such as Killing Floor 2, Payday 2, or some of the other games I might be trying, that's probably the easiest thing to do, is join the group, and then if for some reason we end up in Teamspeak together playing a game, you'll find me easy to add me as a friend. I will also leave the Teamspeak link down below. That is where we do all of our chatting, and it's pretty much how we end up forming games. So if I'm putting together a Payday 2 crew, I will choose people who are in one of the Teamspeak waiting rooms and bring them in, and we'll play a game. And I think that's about everything, and it looks like I'm heading on for the 12-minute mark, which means I failed my whole brief and to the point. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you guys, the viewers, for continuing to support me in the various ways you support me. I would also like to thank the guys, my moderation team, the team that does all the moderation during my live streams, and also the people who moderate my forums. There's quite a lot of crossover there. I do have a forum over on the website, and it is pretty active now. Oh yes, and the website itself is beginning to look functional. We've got some new features. I still don't have all the content, but we now have a search function, which is probably the single most useful thing. I'm hoping to be able to get some content in there. I am going to make an announcement about that because I am probably going to need some help just getting the content into the system. So keep your eyes out for that video. And of course, a big thank you to the system admin, Damon Gant, for all of his work there. Big thank you to Brett for updating my Facebook page. And a big thank you to everyone who sends me fan art, logos, icons, backgrounds, and so on. There are too many of you to name, but I do appreciate the stuff you send me, and I do try and use it in my streams and in my videos. So a big thank you for that. And I think that is it. I hope that's it. I've probably forgotten something, but seeing as the June update will not be too far off, I suppose I can cover it there. I am going to try and start the June update basically straight after the E3 announcements, I think. I think that's a good time to start thinking about it, and I'm hoping to get that update out, you know, in June, for example. You know, that would probably be a good thing, wouldn't it? Yeah, probably. Anyway, big thank you to you guys. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing, donating if you did. Thank you for being a patron. And just a general thank you for making this possible. I love doing this as a job. I have never been as happy working as I am right now. So, thank you, and I will see you guys in June, you know, when it arrives.